So welcome. As you're getting started in the game, you're going to want to develop an Excel spreadsheet to help you keep track of the numbers, the demands, and the ideal locations for each of the products in each of the segments as you get started. By doing this, it's going to help you keep yourself organized. It's going to help you formulate your strategy as you can see where the products are moving. And it's going to let you actually think about strategy instead of just trying to calculate numbers as you're going through this. This table that I have here is actually from one of the competition rounds that we played, and it's going to be a little bit different through each of the rounds, but the the ratios stay the same. For my first round, the low tech was 55-44. That was the demand in round 1, and I knew that it was going to be growing by 10% every year. So by going into cell B15 and just timesing that by 55-44 times 1.1, you drag that out. High tech times 1.2, drag it down. You now know the demand for the entire game for both the high and the low tech segments. Again, if you go to the low tech, you can start out with where the ideal position is for round 1, where it is for round 2, and so forth. Again, you see the pattern of it's growing by 0.5 every year. For the performance, the size is shrinking by 0.5, and then high tech is just 0.7 in either direction. If you're wondering where I got these numbers from, it's right in the fast track. If you go to the add-ins, fast track, begin in the low tech segment, you can see what the unit demand was for round 0. You times that by the growth rate of 0.10, you'll now have it for round 1. That helps you formulate your strategy. Again, as you're talking strategy, you can look at actual industry unit sales, which came up just about 200 shy of what the demand was, so there is room for growth in this industry. The ideal position numbers come down here from the customer buying criteria. It was 4.8 and 15.2, and we know that those are going to be changing by 0.5 every round in either direction. And so by taking these numbers, you can now go ahead and make your spreadsheet so that as you play the game, you'll know exactly what the demands are going to be, and it's going to help you make your strategy for the rest of the game. The perpetual map is right here. This is showing only the low tech, and it's showing where each of the products are. And then again, as we're talking strategy and the numbers in it, you can look at each one of the products here in the low tech, and you can see where they are. And of course, because this is round 0, all the products are going to be the same with the same prices. The important thing to notice here is, yes, everything is stocked out as we noticed from above. The segment is 200 short. So now that you have a little bit better understanding about the segments in this one, again, the same thing is going to apply for the high-tech segment, where you see that the demand, the sales, again, it's a little shy, so that's telling you there's probably some room for growth in the industry. You can be producing a little bit more aggressively here in the first round. But now that you have the demand, you also have the ideal positions, you make your spreadsheet, and then you'll be ready to begin R&D, which is going to be here, because now you know where your positions are going to be for the next rounds as well as demand. And that's this for understanding the fast track and for building yourself a quick spreadsheet as you get started. Thank you.